Ladies and gentlemen, I quit. This is it. It's over. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. This is the end game. So one day I'm going to spend a huge chunk of the year right here in a beautiful spot like this in Mallorca because I have fallen in love with this beautiful island in Spain. I love it. I love the people. I love the environment, the Mediterranean vibe. And there's one specific thing that I'm quitting, and I'm going to explain this in a second. But if you think, listen, Gregory, this kettlebell thing is awesome. I want to learn more, and I want to have a system that takes me from a beginner stage to an advanced to an elite practitioner stage with all the skills, all the tutorials, everything that you need so that you learn the kettlebells no matter how fit you are, so that you don't hurt yourself. Then I want to invite you to my live webinar. It happens live, which means you can ask me questions afterwards. You'll find a link in the description, so go sign up right now. It's 100% free. Grüezi miteinander, Gregory von Lebe hier. All right, listen, my friends. I'm not quitting kettlebells. I'm not quitting Switzerland yet. I have big plans. But here's what I'm doing. I'm quitting the old facility. And I'm so happy that I can finally publicly announce it. We have found a new premise for the Lebe gym. It's going to be Lebe 2.0. It's a brand new building right next to the place that I live. And finally, I don't have to take the car to work. I can walk to the spot. I love it. And it's bigger. It's twice the size. And we can set it up from the ground. So the building is already built. And now we can specify it according to our needs, which was exactly what I was looking for a very long time. And we've already set up some signature or some signs that says coming soon. We are entering this building and we're going to change the way people train. And it's just awesome. It's beautiful. And I can't wait to move into this new spot. Next year, we have our 10-year anniversary, my friends. 10 years of Lebe. Everything comes together in full circle. And the beautiful thing about it is that we finally have bullseye, which means if we talk or if we connect with the proper audience, the perfect persona that wants to learn kettlebells, wants to get strong, fit, lean, and pain-free in the comfort of their own home or maybe outdoors or whatever, then I know for a fact that these people will feel themselves right at home when they get in contact with us, with Lebe. And this took 10 years. It took 10 years to build. I had to earn my keep. I had to work myself up the ladder. And I think I finally arrived at a point where my confidence has increased and achieved a level where I consider myself viable to throw my hat into the ring to be crowned the next kettlebell king. And that's one of the goals that I have. I have big goals. So in the next 5 to 10 years, I want to be #1 when it comes to kettlebells. I want to be the guy. I want to overtake everybody. Not that I'm saying that these guys are doing a bad job. Many coaches, I even want to recommend to you to consider checking out other dudes and other gals and other folks and other trainers and other athletes and everybody else who's out there in the market and see what makes you vibe the most. But I know with the tenacity, the perseverance, the ruthlessness, purpose, the power, the anti-goals, my drive, I know exactly that it puts me into a category where I know in a couple of years down the line, everybody who gets in contact with kettlebells must immediately know about Lebe. And I'm at a point where I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody who subscribed, who's watching these videos, who signed up for Kettlebell Plus, who signed up for our coaching program. You guys are making this possible. Sometimes it is a powerful thing to share the ultimate goals that you have with the world, because then you have a point of reference to go back to and see how far did I come. Yet there's one thing that is a little bit of a dark side when it comes to being successful. And that is I had to learn when to stop. I had to learn when to make myself rare. I had to learn to calm down. I had to learn not to always put on the pressure to go balls to the walls all the time. I had to learn to control this crazy storm-like energy that is propelling me forward for the last 10 years. And I have realized that I can't go on like this. I have to do things differently. And I think many people burn out, especially in our age group. The over 40s, 50s, 60s, we burn out. I just recently heard from a friend of mine who suffered from a heart attack, and he's 5 years older than me. Thank God he survived. But my sensei, Steve Carter, he died from a heart attack in January 2025. So what this tells me is that this whole thing is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And I want to segue now into your journey of fitness, kettlebells, training, getting leaner, getting stronger, being there for your family, taking care of your health, taking care of your heart health, making your body look good, making your body ready for anything. Doesn't matter how fit you are. And becoming a kettlebell master, even though maybe you never touched this hunk of iron before in your life. What you require is time, patience, the right moves, the right knowledge. And then apply that knowledge over and over and over again, and then find out what works. And once you have found out what works, keep doing this forever. This is exactly what I am doing. I have found what works finally. I've realized that after making a lot of mistakes, a lot of trial and error, it's that typical story. You find out through making mistakes that this is not the way I want to go. And if you make mistakes and then you adapt and change course and do something different, you are already doing better than many people out there, because many people make the same mistakes over and over and over again, and then they ask themselves why their life is not changing. And so what it takes is patience. What it takes is a tool that can help you move forward, that propel you forward, which I believe that is the kettlebell, is the power of the kettlebell, which I can wholeheartedly say that it changed my life. And it changed the lives of thousands of people from all around the world that have gotten in contact with kettlebells, and maybe with yours truly. And so I want to end this video by saying that put in the reps. Gain proper knowledge. And then keep doing the same thing over and over again. And watch your body and your life change. Here's the next thing that you have to do. Clean and press that like and subscribe button. Share with a friend who's interested in kettlebells. And if you made it this far, you have to sign up for my live webinar. In this webinar, I'm going to explain the specific elemental and foundational steps that you have to undertake if you want to become a kettlebell master and get strong, lean, pain-free without ever having to step into a gym ever again in your life. And if you're over 40, this is your chance. I don't care how fit you are. This is the exact gateway to your physical performance, and you can change your life with it. And I want to show you how in my live webinar. Sign up right now. It's 100% free. You find the link in the description. You can ask me questions afterwards. I guarantee you, you won't regret it.